Hi and welcome to today's vlog. It is the 17th of October. It's a really windy day, so if you can hear a lot of noise in the background, that's what it is. So it is, what's today? Tuesday. Where did I put my clip? I'm gonna be doing my podcast episode today. So happy that you guys have been loving my podcast episodes and sending me so many nice emails. I feel like I've said this in every vlog lately, but it means so much. And yeah, I know I'm someone that always lurks and doesn't reach out to people to say how much I'm loving something that they're doing, but I probably should do that more because I know as the creator it's so appreciated to get that feedback and to know you're on the right track and that you're helping people. I was actually saying to Steve last night when I was saying my 3 good things. Every night we say 3 good things about the day and 1 thing we're grateful for. And I was just saying I just get so many lovely emails from you guys. And you're so nice. And Steve was like, well, I feel like you attract really nice people. But still, you guys are just so lovely. So thank you for all the time and effort you put into contacting me and letting me know that you're liking what I do. It is appreciated. So today I'm definitely feeling in a much better mood than I have the last few days. So if you have been watching, the struggle has been real. I was really inspired on Thursday after coaching. Then on Friday, I just hit a wall. I was so exhausted. I just felt like my brain was fried. And it kind of continued over the weekend, even though I had a little bit of downtime on Friday. Probably wasn't enough, and then I made myself stir crazy by working from my room the whole entire day on Sunday from 7:30 till 9 p.m. And then yesterday I was still beating myself up that I hadn't achieved as much as I had planned to achieve, even though I had achieved so much. And yesterday then I went to work. I work a longer shift on Monday at my part-time job at the hospital, and I feel like that's what actually revived me, just getting out of the house, talking to people, having to do things completely unrelated to my blog, and just interacting and being in amongst it. And I really like the people I work with, so that was really good, and I just feel really refreshed after that. And also yesterday I made it a priority to do my to reprioritize my self-care stuff, which is my personal development stuff, really my mindset stuff. I feel like on the weekend, because there was so much I wanted to do, I sort of made it out in my mind I was too busy to do a lot of the things I wanted to do in terms of my normal stuff, like reading, doing self-coaching scholars, all of that stuff that really keeps me sane. I just told myself no, you don't have time for that, there's too much to do. And so then I spent the whole weekend just feeling like I was putting out fires, in the sense that I was, I don't know, just didn't feel like I was in control. I don't know how to describe it, but because I fell behind on my plans that I made, then I constantly just felt like I was trying to catch up. And I don't know, it just was not a good place to work from. So yesterday morning, even though I had a lot of stuff I wanted to do before going to my part-time job, which was mainly to put up my cleaning out my closet vlog, which would have gone out a week ago when you're watching this. And instead of doing that, I did that, but before it I meditated for 15 minutes, and did some of Self-Coaching Scholars and kind of just regrouped, and it was so good. I'm so glad that I spent that time. It makes such a difference. I find it's like whenever I get stressed and overwhelmed and frustrated, it's when I tell myself that I'm too busy for those important foundation things. And this is actually something I realized quite a few years ago now. So I was doing yoga 6 times per week, Bikram yoga, and I continued to do that even when I was studying at the time, doing law and commerce dual, which I finished in July 2015, but I was still committed to doing yoga 6 times per week. People were like, how do you have time when you have so much study to do? And it was kind of like, I just realized that if I told myself I was too busy for yoga, which is like a Bikram yoga class is 90 minutes, you get so hot and sweaty in it that, well, for me, I go bright red. And also the studio is a 20-minute drive from here. So it would literally be 2.5 hours out of my day to do that class. And I was like, well, the moment I tell myself I'm too busy for yoga, for the thing that is centering me, is the moment I start to fall apart. And often I found as well, when I was looking at my day, that if I wasn't spending time at yoga, it's not like I was spending time productively studying. I might have instead been sitting in front of a desk, but often I wasn't being productive. Like Sunday showed me, it is really hard to be focused and intentional for a very long period of time. And so I found that I was actually more productive and got more done in less time when I continued to make time for yoga. So even though I had a lot on in terms of study to do, I just made it a priority to continue exercising, because that's what keeps me grounded. And that's why I exercise basically every day of the week, because I know that when I tell myself I'm too busy for exercise, for something which for me I find it really helps keep me sane. Like if I haven't sweated for a few days, and I think that's part of the problem I look very bright. Part of the problem on Sunday was that I didn't do anything physical. So I don't know, it just really helps me stay focused and clear the mind, but it also stops me falling into that I'm too busy trap, because I don't know if this is making sense, but I feel like the moment I tell myself I'm too busy for exercise, I'm too busy to make a healthy meal, I'm too busy for 15 minutes of meditation, that's when I need it the most, because I'm starting to get scattered and don't have my priorities in order, because I know that those things actually help me be much more focused and productive. So yeah, I realized that, and that means when I'm busy, I often ramp up the amount of exercise I'm doing, and that kind of thing, rather than decrease it when most people, they have a busy time at work, or that they decrease all those things that keep them sane, like they don't eat as healthy, and all that sort of thing. But I always try my best to work out just as much, if not more, when I'm busy, because that's what keeps me together. So this morning I went to the gym, did the 5:45 a.m. class, which was really good. Really got sweaty this morning. Then I came home and what did I do? I had breakfast. I've been having a really good smoothie, which I was talking about in one of my other vlogs, with oats and peanut butter and banana and almond milk. But today it's actually cold-ish. I'm really hot actually right now in this sweater. Since when do I call this a sweater? Jumper. I never use the word sweater, ever. I think that's just an Australian thing. We just don't say sweater, we say jumper. But anyway, maybe I'm watching like too much YouTube and all of that, and just hearing people say sweater. Anyway, so I had breakfast, had my porridge, and while I was doing that, I was watching one of Evan Carmichael's videos. You guys will probably know, if you've been watching for a while, that I love his videos on his top 10 rules for success series. So he does videos where he gets quotes from celebrities and like famous entrepreneurs, famous recording artists, actors, actresses, all of that, and puts it into like a top 10 quotes. And I'm obsessed with quotes, and I'm obsessed with all of that kind of thing. So I watched Gary Vaynerchuk's top 10 rules, and so I ate breakfast, which took maybe 5 minutes, and then I cleaned up my room. So yesterday when I was filming my vlog, I was saying that I was going to clean up my room before going to work, but I actually realized if I wanted to be on time, and I did, that I wouldn't have time to do it, and I didn't have time last night. So yesterday I set up my vlog. It was already late, but oh, look at this. I set up my vlog to upload to YouTube, but because I didn't think I had time to condense it, it was a 16 gig video. So for whatever reason, it stalled while I was at work, and I got home and it wasn't done. So I was like, shit, and this was like 8:30. I was like, I'll compress it and then put it up. So it took, in the end, an hour to compress it. So Steve and I were still awake, and then I set it up, and then I set it up to automatically publish, but it was coming up on my YouTube channel, I think publicly for everyone, but it hadn't actually finished uploading yet. So I just had such a restless night because I was thinking about getting this video up, because I was like hell, I am going to fall behind. This is day like 46 or something, which is crazy to me that it's already so far into it. Really exciting. I was also thinking about getting a Canon, what's it called? Oh no, I want to put bronzer on because I'm so pale. A Canon GX7 Mark II or whatever the one is that so many people have. And I was like, I at least want to do 50 or 100 with my iPhone, and I just want to do it to like because I want to practice patience still, but and because my iPhone like is pretty good quality, but I just wanted to prove to you guys, or not prove, show you that this is so annoying. Show you this is not the brush to do this with, to show you that you don't need, please don't wait until you have the fancy equipment, because often we, get all of that stuff and use that as a way to keep ourselves, from having to actually start. We're like, oh wait, I just need a good camera first. You don't. And I've continued to do this even though I have the money in my account to go and buy a camera. I just kind of want to, be in the beginning for a bit. So anyway, I just was so restless about this video getting up. It ended up, I woke up to pee at 3 a.m. and it said it had finished processing. I was like, yay! So I set it up at 3 a.m. in the morning. Commitment. So anyway, then, wow, it is really raining. I did 15 minutes of meditation this morning after breakfast and after cleaning up my room. And while I was cleaning, I was listening to Gary V in the background, and I've heard a lot of his messages, but they always just get me pumped. Then I did an hour of self-coaching scholars, which was amazing. When I was doing it, I was like, this is what study should be like, when you're actually on the edge of your seat learning. I wish I'd felt like that at uni, where I'm just tell me more, I don't want to stop. Whereas, I always just watch lectures on double speed and tried to get them over as quickly as possible. It's so nice to be studying something which is basically how to coach myself, which will also teach me how to coach others, but it's just really so fascinating to me. So I did that for an hour. Then I've just transferred my videos to the laptop, my daily vlogs, and now I'm going to film and record my next podcast episode, which is going to be about overwhelm and prioritizing goals. And yeah, I got a question emailed to me yesterday that was so good. I was like, I'm going to talk about this in the podcast because I get a lot of similar emails all the time, and you guys often tell me that you're feeling overwhelmed and not knowing how to achieve multiple goals at once and feeling like you're not where you should be. So better turn this off. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Feeling like I'm in a really chatty mood now too, so I'm just going to set it up and get recording. Yes! Also, if you're on a computer right now, make sure if you like my podcast, you please leave a review. I would appreciate it so much. So much. The links, I will leave them below, either on iTunes or Stitcher. It really makes a difference, and it'll only take you a couple of minutes. So if you're on a computer, or you can also do it on your phone, it would really mean a lot. So if you've been loving it, please do that. But anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.